Hello and welcome everyone to the Love Scenes forecast for December 2015 for the mutable quality signs. Yes, and the mutable quality signs are Gemini, an air sign, which your season is late spring. And then we have the Virgos as an earth sign, and your season is late summer. And then we have Sagittarius coming here for December in the late autumn, which is a fire sign. And then we have Pisces as the water sign in late winter. Okay, and how that works in the zodiac is that the three qualities, which is the fixed, I just dropped the fixed reading, and that was pretty interesting. It was all good. And now we're going to do the mutable signs and then the cardinal signs. They kind of have human attributes, okay? And that's why we want to work with the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. But it's all about working these qualities all work with the seasons, okay? So even if you know your sun and moon and everything, now we're working with the seasons, okay? So that's when we learn to follow the cycles of nature and the rhythms of nature and all that good, wonderful stuff. And then we tap um, spirit. Okay, so that's how that's working. But definitely for the mutable signs, we're going to do a forecast for you guys to see how December can be going through, and it came through for the fixed signs somewhat that it opened up with some conflicts and challenges as especially December is usually when it's all hectic with gatherings or even whatever commitments you have. So on top of it, we want to keep balanced and in calmness, okay? So we don't like we do, we fight at family gatherings like the Thanksgiving coming up here in a couple of weeks or less than that. But anyway, it's been coming out that keep the anger on the low down, because really, it's good to start meditating and do all the, hour off and start really tapping your intuition, because so much is coming for those of you who are finally saying, you know, I'm tired of listening to these governments and watching what these newscasters have to say. I'm just going to start listening to what's higher realm up above. Okay? And I don't think there's anything wrong with working. It's what your soul needs, really. Your soul is eternal and it knows things, so it wants you to wake up to it. And I think it'd be wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so we're ready to pull in some cards here. Why don't we take a nice deep breath? Mm. And these first cards I just shuffled through is the um, Lover's Tarot. Okay, I've worked with it before, but not recently. And then here I have the mermaids and the dolphins. And we're going to make sure they brought out some messages. And there were two mermaids, one through these cards, and then one from my Orisha deck. The message of water was a mermaid with on a chariot of two seahorses, a black one and a white one. It was very, very communicating. Okay. And we're working with the mermaids today again for this Scorpio new moon, bring out the water elements for us. And now I'm working with the Orisha deck, El Tarro de las Orishas by Zolrak. Durkhan is the illustrator. But anyway, here we go. Yeah, so, and again, abundance came through for December. So it's all, it's about loving you, really taking care of you. 6 cards on the table to, bring in that harmonizing number. And in case I didn't say it, I'm working with a new deck. So we're going to close with one of these Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno. So we'll close with one of those at the end, okay? All right, so let's see what the first card is. 7 of Wands. Okay, so we're opening up with the fire spirit, and 7 is that change. It's time to really change now. We're at the end of 2015. It's amazing that it's here, but it is, and we really need to now envision what 2016 is going to be. Do you want to be at the end of 2016 still saying, I don't know what I'm doing? I think for some of us, we're realizing that's wasting beautiful energy, that you could do something creative. And this is something that's saying to me that you have been working on something and you're going to stand on your ground, okay? This is sort of like stand on your ground. You're holding, these staffs, and you're going to make sure that they're budding, so they're ready to plant. And you're going to, they're seeding and ready to plant on your property and your well-being, for your well-being. So stand on your ground, make sure that 2016 becomes your world, your world. My goodness, and here we go. Abundance on every single reading so far in the last couple of weeks, no doubt about it. I mean, pentacles, I think every read has had pentacles more than a couple. So, and look at this ace. This is and this is all about new beginnings. The aces, the ones, ace. How fabulous. You can see the castle. It's already standing there just waiting for you to, to get that key to unlock the code, right? That's what it is. Once you start unlocking these codes, they'll just say, well, it's here. It's always been there. You just got to give the code. But it's working hard, my dears. But it's attainable. And I just have to say, they keep saying it. It keeps being said. Proteus, the old man of the sea. Plan, relax, and flow with the tide. Oh, that's nice. See? There you go. It is about flowing and flying. It totally is. Okay, well, let's pick up all the cards and then we'll figure out. Oh, the merman is here. The longings of your heart can become actual realities. Interesting. There aren't too many mermen in this deck, but the ones that are very proactive, obviously King Poseidon and this merman, and he holds number 4, that emperor number. So let's read about him, the merman. Oh, look how wonderful. Look at that. Wow. That's the ace of air. Okay, the mental side. And this is that dove love here. And the ace of air is usually about triumph. It's that holding, the traditional view image is a hand holding one sword high up in the air in victory and in triumph. So it's excellent because let me pick up the other Orisha card. Oh, and we got Eshu here, Major Arcana. Eshu is Major Arcana, and he's sort of like, how do I explain it to him? Because the Orisha deck is not traditional tarot, so, but he's sort of like, you could say he's like the emperor, okay? And there's another card named Feminina Eshu. She's the empress, because they're like the lovers of the deck. He's the lover and she's the lovely, but they've both been around the block, they know their shadow sides, let's say it like that, but they have genuine love for each other. But he pretty much does what he wants. You can see the images, he does what he wants. But what I'm trying to say is that the combination is pretty powerful. but they don't harm anybody. It's just that they have their way to do it and they like the party, you know. But it's not that they're bad people. But Eshu would be the one to dress up, you know, as the devil, because he doesn't have any fear of it, you know. And you can see he's got his black cat there in the bottom. You know, he doesn't hold any fear to that world because he's just going to do what he wants. Okay. But he loves his Eshu Feminina. Okay, but there is triumph on the table here, and there's love with the dove. You know, that's pretty much what it means. So I have to read about this merman. I really do, because I know that he has a message for us, because he doesn't come out too much, and he came out today for this love scene. So let's see the point of a man on the table, because we've been speaking so much about the divine feminine, and so we got to pay attention to the man. Yes, we do. Okay, and then we'll read about Proteus, another male. So we've got two male archetypes, energies coming through. Okay, and the merman, the key word is elation. The merman, a beneficent, amiable, jolly creature, predicts fun and friendship for you. Well, that's what came out in the fixed signs. Fun was one of the key words, too, for the mermaid. For the Rasulka, I think it was the name. When roused to anger, oh, hold on, it says, jolly creature predicts fun and friendship for you. Your social circle is expanding, bringing big opportunities. When roused to anger, the merman raises storms, so be assured a blow of fate has a sacred blessing about it. A love relationship will survive scrutiny, bringing a happier phase that is harmonious and beneficial to you both. You may meet someone significant while investigating new creative ideas in your career or leisure interests. You may become close friends with someone who lives near and choose to see less of someone who lives at a distance or in a foreign land. Something pleasing is about to lift your spirits and make you feel light-hearted. Okay, well, I'd have to say that sounds like a positive card. And let's see what the other merman has to say. Again, I don't think I've ever had two merman males in my hand before. So it's kind of, because, you know, especially the mermaid, that's all female receptive water. So, but here we have the boys are speaking. The ones with authority. Here we have Proteus, the old man of the sea, and the key word is perception. The old man of the sea can foresee the future, and when caught and forced to, warns against undertaking anything that might become a troublesome burden. Your interests need guarding in the same way that his daily job was to guard Poseidon's herd of seals. If not, you risk being quiet at if not, you risk being quiet at sea and totally wrong. Discovering the as yet unseen truth in a situation may be as difficult as the old man of the sea was hard to catch. Being able at will to change shape into a lion, dragon, panther, fire, or a tree. Not to be intimidated was the secret to catching him. Only then would he admit himself vanquished and talk. Future success lies in your sensible versatility. Okay, well, boy, that was kind of deep, wasn't it, people? My Lord, help us. Okay, but anyway, we're going to go with the plan is to relax and flow with the tide, because the longings of your heart can become actual realities. Okay, well, thank you kindly, Sir Merman. Thank you very much. That's kind of wild, really. Okay. Well, we've got it on the table, and I just have to, talk to Eshu here to give you an idea of who he is, because he is Major Arcana. He's like the, bad boy prince kind of thing, but he has a lot of wisdom, uh, and he comes with a big heart, a big heart. So it's intriguing, really, when they come out the way they do, because if you understand the Orisha wisdom, they kind of do what they want. This is not something you can easily invoke, is what I'm trying to say. But when they come through and you least expect it and they come through, it's always, just very, very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Hold on. I'm just trying to, because he's the cool cat. And I usually have my little booklet, but it's in the other room. So here we go. And there's Chango, another great deity. Okay, well, there's female Eshu, just to show her image. Okay, she's there with the big heart, and she's about the dance and the gathering and everybody happy, happy. So that's the female Eshu. Okay, and Eshu, you see, he's really a long read. He's like 4 pages. So we're just going to go to the card meaning, okay? Because this is one of the aspects that Elegua, I mean, he's really deep. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So we're just going to go straight to him. They even have certain prayers to him, okay? Prayer to Eshu. Like, he's a big deal. That's why I don't want to let this go. I know I've been fumbling and trying to get it going, but he's a really big deal. And this card, the Ace of Air, is a beautiful, beautiful card in this deck. Beautiful. But the meaning of Eshu: a virile man, full of vitality and knowledgeable about life, with the innocence of a small boy and the experience of an old man. Time seems not to affect him. His energy is constant. He works untiringly and persistently as he tries to attain his goals. A poet. To communicate with him, you will have to leave any internal fears aside and acknowledge in your heart all the precious gems he hoards. The card has a loyal and faithful personality, a good companion, a partner, or friend that will help you along the path you have started. The card governs the male genital organs, and that's all Scorpio there, you know, energy too with the genitalia. This is a card with a high psychic content and may warn you about any danger or imbalance in this field. New opportunities, triumph in your endeavors, written and oral communication, fraternity, association, or lodge, fraternal and community feeling, abandonment of material things towards spiritual things. There you go. As she's saying, I'm telling you, this is one powerful deity. It's saying it right here: abandonment of material things towards spiritual things. Your friend is the answer to your needs. And that's by a famous writer, Gibran there. Okay, and the badly affected by other cards. This could be infidelity, coolness, lack of sexual appetite, emotional upset, laziness, lack of energy, and defeat. So you see why we don't want Eshu pissed off. Okay, but the Ace of Air, and then we'll pick the Angel card to come here. But Eshu, like I said, he's got 4 pages. He's a heavy player in this. Um, the Orisha deck, definitely, you can say he holds the position of emperor. That's pretty much what he holds. And Eshu Feminina is the empress. Okay, so let's set him here by Yemaya, because he and Yemaya, they're like very powerful, very powerful. And then we have the Ace here of Air. Okay, and the meaning is, and here we have the dove love, because that's what Eshu speaks of, and the Feminina also does. Okay, but you realize Eshu has no fear whatsoever. You have a duty and carry a message of peace, the result of which will be successful, reappraising your efforts and encompassing everything. Nothing should be left to chance because nothing is accidental. It is the victory of love over human mediocrity, a triumph of the spirit, high artistic value, inspiration. Okay, and so it's just what we they want us to attain. Okay, go within. We all have something we can do, um, and the resources. so much like Ace of Pentacles here. I'll just shut down with the Ace of Pentacles here from the Lover's Tarot, because it's like every reading has come through with money coming through. Okay. Abundance is the word I use because I don't even like to say money, but honestly, it's like coin too, dollars and cents. Okay. Which is, I'm finally seeing that that's what they're trying to say to us. We gotta, really, but we have to put forward the effort of working. And I'm not trying to repeat myself, but it's like the cards just keep coming up the same way. I have to now say, yeah, okay, so you're right. We got to pay attention here. It keeps coming up the same way, and I'm not the only one, of readers. Okay, hold on. Pentacles, because I just like confirmation when I read from these people. Okay, so what are they doing here? Cups. Oh, this is a different court now. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious now. Let me see. Oh, I see. They set up the aces together. Okay, now I get it. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so the aces were all together and blah blah. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. The key word is increase, and that's the gift. Increase. The Ace of Pentacles signifies the material world and the five senses: taste, touch, sight, hearing, and smell. It has strong links with money, property, prosperity, and abundance. It suggests a secure, grounded relationship where sensual pleasures and romantic luxuries enhance mutual pleasure. Above all, a sense of contentment prevails. If you are single, you are searching for a committed relationship. Brief flings or ambivalent unions cannot satisfy your needs now. Surrounding cards will reveal whether you have to be patient or whether the time is right for you to meet your true love. Trust and faith in the future are all that is required of you now. Okay, well, I have to say that since Eshu came, you know, coming through, I'd have to say there is a significant person to come, and there be triumph and victory in that um, relationship. Okay, and even but you're gonna see it's he's all male energy. I mean, whatever, whoever you're attracted to, but it's gonna be a all boy, all man, all yeah. I mean everything, earth, fire, wind, and air. It's just gonna be like, yeah, masculine, active, no matter what. No matter what, but that's okay. Those kind of men are the ones that get the jobs done right here. This is the type of personality that gets it done and can get it done for us also. So we need to kind of like channel in Eshu, okay? So because there's love on the table too. Again, happy to see it. And Eshu, is the type of person that comes straight out with you know delicious action, because he doesn't have to BS. He's not the BSer. It's all, you get what you give, but it usually comes from the heart, his heart. And that's why he loves his Empress so much too. Oh my goodness, I just picked this card for the fixed signs. I just picked it just half an hour ago. Okay, well, let's read this card. Obviously, there's an internal message here. This card just got selected for the fixed signs. Okay, Angel of Emergence. Let's see, it wants us all. Oh my goodness, and look, I just turned the page because I just read it. That's why. Okay, well, we got to pay attention. They obviously have a message here for us. It is time for the real you to emerge. This card mirrors the start of a wondrous transformation that is about to occur in your life. For far too long now, you have felt second best and remained in the background. It is now time for the real you, the beautiful, talented, and wondrous you to emerge. This is the emergence of your true nature, which until now you have denied to most of those around you, and often also denied it to yourself. Over the coming days and weeks, you will begin to feel a newfound sense of confidence and excitement for your life. Embrace it! Exclamation mark. Give thanks to God and the angels, and above all, respect, love, and honor the beautiful and talented person that you are. See? See all the butterflies here? Transformation, transformation. See her chakra right there? Her brow chakra, her third eye. It's brighten. She's getting it, getting it. And again, I don't read in male, female. We're all one, so but the images of a female doesn't matter. We're all gonna start developing it, and that way, it's harder for them to take our power away. Okay, with the nonsense on what we watch and listen to, because you can hear the real powerful right there. Wonderful. Wow. Well, I pulled it out again. I'm blabbing right now, but I mean it's like I have to now say this is real. And Eshu came through, a deity that I do not mess around with. This is not many do. He's the one dressed in red and black. If you ever watch Orisha festivals, when you see the man, not many are allowed to dress in red and black. Represents Eshu. Well, God bless people. It's time to become the angelic star beings you are. Show your third eye. Make it work for yourselves, okay? Love to you all, really. Ciao.